Peace and love, family. So this video, I'm gonna take y'all all the way back and tell y'all how I first discovered SHREEM BRZEE and how it helped me get all the way to where I am now and ultimately really get like 4 jobs and really at the time I think I had, went from like really kind of like no jobs to almost kind of like I think working 3 at the same time, and then a 4th one to I think kind of where I'm at now. So let's jump into it. So starting off, I was working at what was it? I was working at the club. I was working at the club downtown, and no. Take it back even further. Yeah, before that, I was working at the Volvo dealership, the car wash part, and I was the supervisor. Started off as a regular worker, then worked my way up to supervisor, and then this was like a little while after I graduated college. Well, yeah, like the summer after I graduated college. Sorry. Started working. I was like, yeah, I need money. I gotta pay these loans. I'm looking for a job. For the career that I went to school for. But it's like, hey, these bills ain't slowing down. So hopped into that, and at the time I was dibbling and dabbling and in different ways to make money and manifest, law of attraction, this, that, or whatever. And so I'm working at Volvo. Whole time I've had success and experience manifesting, you know what I'm saying? What had happened? Some couple examples. I would write things. I wrote down. I'm gonna manifest, a car and a home and a couple other things or whatever. And then a little while after that, I end up getting a car, and I made a video on that. I manifested a car or whatever. And then I had seen the 17-second rule, how to manifest, hold a thought for 17 seconds. I took a plane trip to Vegas, I made a video or 2 on that. I took a trip to Vegas. We played the trash can or the trash bag lottery on the way, right? So we're on the plane, and what the flight attendant lady is like, hey, since we're going to Vegas, the gambling capital, why don't we gamble on the way? And she took a little, trash bag, went down the aisle, and asked everybody, okay, if you want to play, take $1 and write your name on it and drop it in the trash bag. So she goes through, and it was about a little bit over 100 people that played, And so at first, I was just chilling, sitting there. And I didn't really want to play. And my mom was like, oh, no, we're, you going to Vegas, just for your birthday or whatever, you should play. So I was like, all right, I got $1. Wrote my name on it. And then so whole time, I've been studying and researching ways to, manifest and, law of attraction and all that. So I was like, let me practice. Right now is the perfect opportunity. So I sat there right after I dropped it in the trash bag, and I, sat and thought to myself, I was like, I won, I won. Exact thought process, I was like, literally like in my head, I was just like jumping up and down, like, damn, I won. Like, that's crazy. I actually won, da da da. Doing that, placing myself in the vibration, as we know, of already having whatever you're trying to manifest, right? So I did that. I was like, man, I already won. It's a wrap. Boom. 17 seconds. It's really at least 17 seconds. If you hold it longer, it's only going to help, I feel like. And, because it's like you don't really know. Who knows if you're actually getting 17 seconds, or not, or. So the main thing is you hold it for a certain amount of time and then you just let it go. And doing that, you won't think about it anymore, and you have held the thought, and the last, you have held it in your mind long enough, it's implanted, and then you just let it go to where the last time it was in your brain, it's stuck in there, and all your brain knows is, I manifested that money and it's mine already, and boom, you just don't think about it. So, because if you keep thinking about it, you know what I'm saying, that gives you opportunity, in which us being human beings, we most likely will. It gives you the opportunity to place doubt on it, and then you erase, what you're trying to do, and then you thwart, and scratch away and mess up your whole manifestation, and it don't work. So did that. Boom, I won, I won, I won. That's crazy, I won. Let it go. So the flight attendant, she has the cash bag, and she's shaking it up like, oh, okay, drum roll please, sticks her hand in there, takes the dollar out. Darnell, what I'm saying, says my name. I'm like, oh shit, like that's crazy, what I'm saying. But I'm just chilling. I'm kind of in shock, not in, I'm disbelief, not really thinking I won, and then I'm kind of trying to be cool and suave, like, oh yeah, And my dad's like, hurry up, boy, before I go take your damn cash. And I'm like, all right. I got up. And so I was like, damn, that's crazy. Like, it really worked. So, this manifesting shit is real, as we know, of course. So, I get, she comes up to me, and it ended up being like $103, $105 or something like that. I think it was like 100 and like 105, yeah, 105, 106. And then the lady sitting in front of me was like, oh, you want, oh, we got to chopping it up, talking, and she was like, oh, what you down here for? I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm coming down here for my birthday, actually. She's like, oh, really? It was your birthday? She gives me another $20, you know what I'm saying? So before I even get to Vegas, I already got a whopping 123, 5, 6, $26, you know what I'm saying, off rip. I'm like, I'm already loving Vegas and I ain't even there yet, boy. Let's go. So, I'm back to the story, working at Volvo. I got my experience with manifesting. So, uh, I'm doing my thing and stuff, writing stuff down. It's coming into existence. I'm trying out different methods, 17-second method working and all that. And so I had end up, quitting that job, and I was like, man, this ain't for me, uh, I got a bad habit of trusting the universe a little too much and not being as proactive as I need to be, but I always know things will work out, and I just, bust my ass in the clutch and figure shit out, with the help of the universe and my hard work, when I could make it a whole lot less hard and easier on myself if I just, it's probably just the Aries in me though. So, anyways, I quit that job. I'm like, hey, this ain't lining up with the universe. I'm always fucking tired, I don't got time to enjoy the couple hours I do have, in the real world outside of having to work. Can't even enjoy it. I'm always dog tired. I just want to sleep and stuff. I'm like, I'm not going to be doing this forever. This ain't it, so I quit. So then I always kind of got this job at the club. I'm always, if I'm ever unemployed, I'm never really unemployed. I can, just take some shifts at the club, because I have a dear friend that worked there, and I work security for him. So I was doing that a little bit, and during that period, that's why I say, I kind of had no job, that's where the kind of comes in. I was, working there here and there. So one day before I, go into work, I'm looking up, different law of attraction mantras, and not really mantras, but just like affirmations and stuff to listen to. You know, I was just trying to listen to something, and so I came across this one money affirmation video, and it was like, oh, I'm a money magnet, money just comes to me. I'm a money magnet, money just comes to me. I was using that. I felt like that was working, you know what I'm saying? And then after that, the next video that had played was, you guessed it, SHREEM BRZEE. And yeah, I listened to it, and it played. It just happened to play after that video, I think, yeah. And then I went into work at the club, right? So I go into work at the club. Never ever happens to me. A guy is asking about some seating or whatever, and then I'm trying to tell him who to talk to. I'm like, hey, you can go talk to them, like they'll hook you up or whatever. And he's just like, trying to deal with me. These people at the club be like halfway tipsy, you know what I'm saying? They just be feeling the moment and stuff, and they get to. I kind of got a good vibe, a good aura, and people just be wanting to talk to you sometimes. So he was just like, hey man, da, da. Like, no dude, no, I wanna help you at work. What can I do? Da, da. I got $20 right here. I'm gonna give it to you. What what I'm saying? I'm like, hey, I can't really take your money actually. Like, I could get in trouble. He pretty much stuffed it in my pocket. He's like, hey, don't ain't nobody gotta know about it. He gave me $20. I was like, damn, that's what's up. Like, I got some money, and I don't even have a job that's supposed to be even getting tips. So I was like, that was weird, you know. So me being, the spiritual person I am, I put two and two together. I'm like, okay, that SHREEM BRZEE thing played early before I went to work, and I got this $20. It might be something to this. So I went to sleep that night, right? And then I played SHREEM BRZEE, played it through, and then after that, I woke up, went to, I think that was on the day before, was like a Friday night. And then I woke up Saturday morning after I had played SHREEM BRZEE that Friday night. Woke up Saturday morning, went about my day. Saturday night I worked. And then I go to work. This time I'm ripping tickets. I'm working the front. I'm ripping tickets, patting people down and stuff. This dude comes and he has an extra ticket. He's like, hey, I got an extra ticket, you want it? I was like, oh shit, I don't care, I'll take it, So, like, literally like 2 or 3 people down from him. I don't even know why. Like, it didn't even make sense. Like, so, a couple people down from him, this dude walks up, Again, I think he's, he might have been kind of tipsy, And, hey, if you feeling it, whatever you need to feel, man, it worked out in my favor. I ain't tripping, He was loose in the goose. He's like, hey, man, da, da, da. I saw that ticket that you just got. Like, hey, I got $20. Yet again, I got $20. Like, here you go. Like, can I get that ticket? I'm like, hey, sure, man. Like, if you'd asked, I'd have just gave this shit to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah, got $20 again. So this time, at this point, I'm like, man, SHREEM BRZEE, it's got to be something to it. So after that, uh, I went. I think I went ham, and I wrote it. Started writing it. I think I wrote it probably in some like purple pen. Couple sets, 108, and then I think I probably chanted it. Uh, yeah. So this is like, so Saturday night I got the, $20 again. And the next day I think I probably that Sunday I think I wrote it and maybe chanted it. If not a day or two after Saturday. Then after that, yeah, after I wrote it and chanted it, uh I had a car note to pay, you know what I'm saying? Just so happens somebody, wrote me a check for my car note, which was yeah, they gave it a little over enough, you know what I'm saying? Around like $300. So now boom, a whole lot of momentum built up. I'm like, damn, like that's crazy. Like, I don't, you know, believe in coincidences, so I'm like, yeah, this is crazy. Like $20 and $20, and then my car note paid for. So I'm like, yeah, SHREEM BRZEE, boom. And then after that, I think around that time is when I made the video, SHREEM BRZEE works, you know what I'm saying? $300 in less than in 72 hours, yeah. It was $340, you know what I'm saying? So fast forward, I'm still working at the club, still got, bills to pay and stuff, just really my car note and other stuff. And then still doing little side jobs. Really just, yeah, like my business and little side jobs. What else? What else? So, okay, boom. So we're at the one job right now, the club. So, boom, at the club job, which is kind of the half job, discovered the SHREEM BRZEE. So now, next, I started working at this moving company. Job number 2, moving company. Making more money now, working, more than, a little bit more than part-time, but not full-time. Still, hitting the club every now and then. So we're at 2 jobs. Moving, getting paid good money. Each job was like a step up, really. Well, it literally was a step up in more income. So go from the club to the moving slash doing both. You know what I'm saying? Did a moving job, and then I got a delivery job. Getting good money there. Working a lot of hours. Taking home cash every day. So, boom, got those. Kind of doing all 3. Then after a while, stopped doing the moving. So it's just like the delivery and the club. Then every time was a step up, in income or whatever. Then I end up getting my teaching job after that. Yeah. End up getting getting hired at a high school, and I love it, and each job was a job that I enjoyed and I didn't mind doing, until it got to a point where it wasn't cool no more, and then I'm like, God, this energy don't match up. I don't vibrate, and I can't do nothing I don't want to do. You know what I'm saying? It gotta feel good to me, or my soul is just it's gonna be a conflict, and you know what I'm saying? So yeah, at the high school now, uh, so that's end up being job number 4 at the high school, and then during that stretch, I'm going ham on SHREEM BRZEE, writing, chanting a lot. I'm gonna tell you all the stuff I manifested there afterwards. It's a lot of stuff to name. Always getting free gifts and free meals from teachers and other people, like, and I chant in the car in the morning. So the days I do it, 9 times out of 10, when I pull up, hey, Mr. Bay, they call me Mr. Bay. Hey, Mr. Bay, I got you a taco, or I got you a muffin, or hey, it's free donuts or free what have you in the break room. Go get you some. I'm like, dang, I chanted SHREEM BRZEE this morning, and yeah, that. Another thing was gas. Every time, it's a weird thing. Every time I chant, the gas station right by my neighborhood drops. The gas prices drop by at least like a cent every time I chant. It's weird. um, I told my friend about it. He said he was in his house chanting one day. He was just like, he had seen my post or whatever. He's real open minded. He just started screaming it in his house. He was like, yeah, bro, I was saying it, and I got to the point where I was just yelling at the top of my lungs. And then I do contract work. It was during the holidays last Christmas. He was like, I picked up a contract, and then I got a extra, $500 Christmas bonus and shit. He was like, yeah, I picked up 3 extra contracts, and then I got a $500 Christmas bonus. I don't think I ever told him, but yeah, last year that's when I was chanting SHREEM BRZEE and writing it, and I ended up getting a $500 Christmas bonus too. It's crazy. Yeah, a lot of things, a lot of things. My business will pick up. Y'all know that. Y'all know how that goes. Business picks up. Um, hmm, what else? Hmm, all right. Love y'all. Peace.